show of hands, how many of you know somebody that's been affected by teen pregnancy? And by a show of hands, how many of you know that out of that effect, their life has been changed for the rest of their life? So, parents don't have it's hard to talk to your parents when you talk about sex. It's hard to go to your parents and say, hey guys, I'm kind of having sex. And when you want to talk to them, then I guess it's hard for your parents to understand that you are growing up. Parents don't want to admit that their kids are having sex because, I mean, they want to keep them in their comfort of their home, and they want to keep them protected for the rest of their lives. And as a parent, would you be more mad that your child is having sex, or would you be more mad that they got pregnant? With teen pregnancy, we get a lot of stuff that's shown us in society. We have shows that are about it, like Teen Mom, and the sequels that come from that. But with those, you can see it and say, oh, that must be really hard, and wow, that seems like it would be really difficult to go through. But at the end of the day, we wouldn't really want to know what that felt like. Children are a blessing, but at the same time, when you're a 15-year-old and you get pregnant and you haven't talked to your parents about sex, how do you expect them to understand? As you can see on this graph right here, the rates for teen pregnancy have been shown from 1990 to 2014. They've been categorized in colors by race, and they have the average in the middle. As you can see, the rates have gone down, but there still are high rates for teen pregnancy. When you're a teen, you don't really listen to the rules that your parents give you because you're like, oh, well, I'm going to live my life and I want to have fun. But what happens when that fun that you're having costs you the rest of your life? I'm not saying that having a child is the worst thing ever, but I'm saying, would you rather go to school and get a good job and get an education so that you can support your family? Or would you want to struggle for the rest of your life? On this slide, there are different selections for birth control. So, as we all know, it doesn't always fall on the woman. There are birth control for male guys as well. This is ranged from the effectiveness of the birth control, which a lot of people aren't really privileged to have that amount of effectiveness depending on which birth control that they are receiving. My solution for this would be that I want you guys to think about signing a petition to support girls from the ages of 15 to 19, because those girls from the ages of 15 to 19 are the ones that are conceiving. With this petition, we might not be able to change everybody's life, but we will be able to grant those girls that don't feel comfortable talking to their parents about birth control and don't feel comfortable talking to their parents about having sex. As you can see in this picture, they have shirts on with stuffing in their bellies that say, "Don't be a statistic." You may wonder why this would affect you, but at the end of the day, if you see yourself as being a parent, and if you see yourself wanting to have kids, especially daughters, then wouldn't you not want to consider your child a statistic? In the end, parents don't want to admit that their kids are having sex. They want to keep them in their comfort, and they want to keep them protected. Pregnancy isn't a bad thing because it's a gift from, I believe it's a gift from God. teens don't always want to go to their parents, but sometimes when you are conceiving a child, you kind of have to. So I ask you, being a parent, would you be more angry seeing that your child got pregnant or seeing that they